Hey guys, Mr. DeFilipis here. If you had already joined the Google Meet this morning, then this is basically the same directions that I showed you this morning for how to solve these problems. So instead of a flip grid this week, we're going to be doing some different things with some slides that I'm going to be sending you, since you guys have done such an awesome job with adding and subtracting fractions that have common denominators. So the first thing you're going to do is in your Google Math classroom, you'll find your slides. There's two different slides. One is for adding, the other is subtracting. You have to do both. So I'm going to do adding first. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to click on the question mark and type in your name. Oh my goodness. If I could type. Okay. And then also you can put in today's date. And then you're going to move to the second slide. So on the second slide here, I'm going to do the first one for you so you don't have to do this one. What you have to do is you're going to look at the model here. So I'm going to look at, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total pieces. So I know that my denominator is going to be 6. I see that 1, 2 of them are shaded in. So down here, you'll notice there are some other fractions. So I know that my denominator was 6, and 2 out of those 6 fractions were shaded in. So I'm going to click 2, 6, and I'm going to drag it to the box. Okay? Plus this next circle, which same denominator, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 of them are shaded. So I'm going to say 3, 6. All right, so 2, 6 plus 3, 6 equals, and I'm looking at my model here, I can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 6 have been shaded in. Okay, so that's the first one I did for you. I want you guys to do the orange, the blue, and the red using the remaining fractions down here. Okay, so that's the first slide. The second slide, or I should say the third slide, because the first slide was your title, is a little different. And there are directions in each slide here at the bottom you'll see. It says use the fraction strips to help you solve the addition problem. So the first one's been done for you. So let me get it back to how it will look for you guys. So you'll notice that there's a square next to each equation here. So my first fraction is 1/4. 1/4 has been shaded. Plus 2/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this orange, and it's only showing me 1/4. So what I have to do is I'm going to click right here so that I have the double arrow and drag it so that I'm doing 1/4 plus 2/4. And then in my question mark, I can see how many are totally shaded in, which would be 3 out of 4. And that would be my answer. So this one's a little bit more confusing. You'll see there are directions here. So read them carefully. Ask mom and dad to help you if you need help. But you just have to click and drag each of this colored over. The one that's been, the first one, 3, 6 for the second one, has been already shaded for you. So you would have to get this and drag it up and drag it to 3, 6 to equal whatever that answer would be. Okay, so then once you're done, you would go back to your Google Math classroom and you would also hit the turn in button. Okay, so that's the adding one. Subtracting, same thing, write your name on it. All right, for this one, the x's, oh, I'm sorry, I lied. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. 5 out of 6 have been shaded green. So 5, 6. And I can see that 2 of them have been crossed out. So 5, 6 minus 2, 6 equals 3, 6. All right. And for my very last one, the x's will be down here. Your job is to drag the x's to show what's been taken away. So 5/5 minus 4/5. So let me do 5/5. So 1/5 minus 2/5 minus 3/5 and minus 4/5. I can see that there is only 1/5 left. So I would put that in my answer.